All right, I'm almost ready. I'm almost ready. I might be ready right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. LeetCode daily first, and then vibe code time. Well, yeah. Hopefully the daily isn't too hard. Damn, looks hard. No condom, Chris. What's happening? You ready for a type racer? Dang, I'm not trying to do this. 27% acceptance rate. Jeez. Anyways, let's do type racer real quick. Last time I didn't vibe code, man. I ended up just doing segment tree problems. So I don't even remember what I was doing on my project. You can do Q4? No, man. Wait, Q4 instead of the daily problem? The same problem as Q2? What you talking about, man? I mean, I got Q2 in like instantly. Ice Cold Witch, what's happening? How you doing? Man, I can't believe you be saying that, Ice Cold Witch, in somebody else's stream after I raid them. You can't be saying stuff like that, man. It ain't cool. Anyways. You can reuse Q2. Man, I'm surprised you quit. Man, I tried to do Q3. Hold on, let me... Wait, should we do type racer first, or should we talk about this contest first? Because... I don't know. Let's do the type racer first, and then let's talk about the contest. They liked it? No, what you talking about? They liked it. Here we go. First race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. Dang, I don't think I got type racer cam today. That's okay. We'll just do this type racer cam, regular cam. This is just the warm-up round. Oh, I forgot to put it in the Discord, man. Don't defense is gonna trip because I didn't alert him. Man, 122. I gotta get on your level, man. My typing is stagnating, I think. Anyways, let me post this in the Discord. Type racer time. Alright, I guess we'll give it a couple seconds. Oh, Pixel Pusher is here. Dang. I guess we don't even need to wait if Pixel Pusher is around. Man, what Pixel Pusher, what if one day somebody from this stream trains really hard and they get up to your typing level, man? That might happen. I guess I'd have to say no condom Chris would be the only person I see, or don't defense. If they just trained really hard like how they studied algorithms, they started typing. Zero chance? No, man. You went from like 100 something. Well, I don't know how much faster you've gotten. but I feel like you've gotten faster over the years, you know. Anyways, here we go. Championship round. No more joking around. It's time for the championship. Whew. This one is long. Man, that was really long for me. 161, easy work. Krunal from YouTube, what's happening, man? How are you doing? Welcome to the party. Oh, it's Gupta. What's happening? Imagine Don't Defense does PhD research on calculating the best distance metrics for your maybe his own hands to travel most optimally while typing, and develops a special keyboard. I think some people have done it, man, and they created like new keyboard layouts like the Colmac or Dorvac or whatever it's called. Isn't that what those things kind of are? Like some people research the most optimal keyboard, not, you know, because of course the keyboard was developed like 100+ years ago with a typewriter, and maybe it's not optimized. And then, anyways, I don't know much about keyboard layouts. Q, what's happening? Wait, I don't even know what just happened. Pixel Pusher won with 161. That's what happened. Dorvac is still using the same frame, just moving the letters around. Hector HSC, welcome to the party. Thank you very much for those 100 bits. All right, let me put up the type racer first, and then we'll do the bits. So Pixel Pusher with 161, and then we got Hector HS. Thank you very much. And Clistar, thank you very much for the 1 month sub for 27 months. What the hell? Alright. Hector HSC, still haven't fixed it, but whatever, man. I think it's breaking my board, but it's okay. Alright, now let me do Clistar for 1 month. Thank you very much. Alright, now what were we about to do? We were about to talk about the contest from the weekend real quick, maybe. So you guys are saying Q4, Q2 is the same solution as Q4. So you look at, yeah, I looked at Q4, man. Q4 was like something, and you had to delete one, or something, and then it had to be connected still. Which the connected part seems kind of weird, because I guess the connected part will only matter on something that's one row or one column, but it's just kind of annoying to deal with. But wait, let me see real quick. Man, we got a vibe code today. We've been spending too much time doing LeetCode, so I'm gonna time box this to 9:30. I'll be moving on. Right now it's 9:12, so 18 minutes. Anyways, here we go. Yeah, I gave up, man. I gave up on the contest because I was just tired of it, man. I attempted Q3 though. I tried to do all types of stuff just to see where it would break. I don't even know what I tried really. I tried some nonsense. Passed only a few test cases, but after this I just gave up, man. I didn't know how to do Q3. Q3 was impossible. Well, I wasn't even close to solving it, you know. And then Q4, you said you could just use Q2. Q3 was literally impossible. It's going to get unrated. Well, just my luck, man. The first contest where I don't get negative rating in like 10 contests or more, and it goes unrated. But it's all good. How do you solve Q2? Q2, this is my Q2. I just did well, I summed up the rows and the columns and I put them in a map. So the column number, row number maps to the sum of that row or column. And then I got the total sum of the whole thing. So here's where I fill those things out. And then I just do like, I don't know what you call this, prefix suffix sum, and you're subtracting and adding. So I keep track of the sum in above the line and below the line, and if they're equal. And then same thing here, you know. Just find a prefix with sums. Yeah, actually, Gupta, I never really thought about sum over 2. Now that you say it, it seems so obvious. But I didn't even think about that. Even though I suppose I'm doing it, but you know. So you're saying this will work for Q4? Wait, Q, what did you do? Let me see real quick. Man, you did the same thing. Why you got all them C outs, man? This is like the same, right? Except you use map. Why'd you use maps with the long longs? Look at that time complexity. Oh, I mean, you got all them C outs though, so. Anyways, why'd you use a map here, Q? And long, I guess you longed everything, or so. Or I don't even know what's happening. Anyways, don't defense. What's happening? Put it in order. Anyways. Oh, Brent Arata in the house. What's happening, man? Are y'all ready? You said the same. I don't believe it. Somebody said I could use the same Q2 for my Q4. No condom Chris said it, by the way. Not somebody. Of course it's not gonna work, right? Look at that. So you're saying it... Alright, yeah, not exactly the same, but almost the same. So how would you fix that, man? Not sure. Reuse... you just use the prefix sum and row sum and column sum. Okay. Anyways, so it's still probably a tough problem. I don't know. I didn't really give it much thought, except the whole connected part I thought didn't really matter, only unless it's one row or one column, because that's the only way it would be disconnected, right? And then the whole erasing one number thing, I don't know. I thought about it a little bit. That maybe it could keep a map of the diff, so you're looking for a target diff in a set or something. But I was just lazy, man. I was like, I don't even know if that's gonna work. So I was like, I'm just gonna give up. Especially after I put a lot of brain juice into Q3. I just didn't have the energy to think about Q4 that much, man. So think about what happens if you remove a cell at IJ. Did your rating increase? Yeah, it increased, but it's gonna go unrated, don't defense. But I still only got Q1, Q2, which I'm not very... I don't like to get only 2 right, even though that's what I've been getting for the last few months, man. Why would it go unrated? Because the questions were whack or something, yeah. Apparently, yeah, so I would have probably gained a little bit of ELO to take me out of the 19 or at the board of 1800s. Anyways. Oh, wait. Could delete elements in Q4. Yeah. Crunal. Yeah. Q4, I didn't really try, man. What's Pixel Pusher's rating? Yeah, what is Pixel Pusher's rating? Should we look? You broke your streak? I don't think so, man. Because the contest goes unrated, so then that means it's not great. Anyways, look at Pixel Pusher's profile. It looks insane. Look at all that green. I've never seen that much green in my life. Well, at least not on my profile. It's like a desert on my profile. Do you solve Q3? Nah, I didn't. Didn't solve Q3 in contest, and you broke the stream? What are you talking about, man? I broke the streak. I did not solve Q3. So you didn't. Wait, what do you mean? Negative? No, I haven't broke it because my rating is still going down, man. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but officially, if this contest goes unrated, my negative streak continues, you know? Right? Look at that, downward slope. We haven't gotten to a positive slope just yet. When you look at the graph, it's all downhill, you know? That's how it is. But at some point, we'll hit the valley, the absolute lowest point in the valley. You can tell when more start use ChatGPT. Yeah, I guess so. But I think, yeah, the contests are also harder. So I don't think it's just because people start to use ChatGPT. I think it's also because the contest setters are trying to make these crazy questions so that the LLMs can't solve it, which makes it crazy hard for people to solve, like me. They must have used ChatGPT to make Q3. I wonder if they did, man. They probably did like, oh shit, we messed up big time. We shouldn't have done that. Nah, don't defense. We don't need anyone to take my contest, man. I gotta take it for myself. Anyways, Alright, I said I would time box this to 9:30. I haven't even tried the daily problem. But I gotta work on my website, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget everything. Yeah, me and Q had the same daily solution, so it's like the same. I think we're like replicas of each other when we code, man. It's funny, I think. Not exact replicas, but usually it's the same idea. Almost word for word, you know. Anyways, total characters in a string after transformations, part 1. Oh lordy. I don't even know if I want to attempt this problem, man. Because I've attempted it previously. Because I had a bunch of code here. And it looks kind of tough. Alright, let me read it though. You're given a string s and an integer t representing the number of transformations to perform. In one transformation, every character in s is replaced according to the following rules. If the character is z, replace it with the string ab. Otherwise, replace it with the next character in the alphabet. For example, a is replaced with b, b is replaced with c, and so on. Return the length of the resulting string after exactly t transformations. Since the answer may be very large, return it mod big prime. This is a math problem, man. Or something, right? I don't know math like that. I remember this problem. I think this was on a contest and I tried to solve it, but I couldn't solve it. So I don't know. Wait, this feels matrix expoable? I don't know what that means, Gupta. The follow-up to this was a matrix expo? Brett, what's happening? T is not too big, so linear in T is fine. T is not too big, 10 to the 5th. So linear in T. Oh, so you just simulate is what you're saying for this problem. Oh, maybe this was... No. Well... Can I simulate? I'd have to use some type of map. Should I try it real quick? Simulation is okay, but still need an idea. Right, so I was thinking I'm just going to create a map with all the characters. So then, in one transformation, every character in S. So I'll just, I guess you don't need a map. I could just use whatever, a vector char. And then increment the counts. And then I just iterate over this t times. And what would I do? No. So I simulate like that, man. I just move the ones. And then when it goes to the end, I just make it add an A and a B. And then at the end, I just count the counts in frequency. Will that be okay? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try and just implement it and see. It doesn't sound too difficult to implement. So I just iterate until t. And I'm gonna, I guess, iterate over. Can I do this? No. I'll go like this over frequency. All right, I'll be like, if I is less than, all right, this is Z goes to AB, right? Don't use I twice, Brett. Thank you so much. I would have messed up big time, and I'd have been wondering what the hell is going on, man. Wait, no. I'm gonna use C here, man. So if the character is 25, we're doing a Z to AB. And then, what are we doing? So that's decrementing Z. And then we need to increment A and B. Right? And then what? Otherwise, if the character is anything else, we'll just decrement it and then increment the next one. Can I do it like that, or do I have to be like, I don't know how order of operations work, man. I should probably know that. But I don't want this to add to A and then wait, Caesar. Oh yeah, Brett, thank you so. It's because I named the dang thing C, man. I'm thinking it's a character, but you're right, you're right. Anyways, all right, this is what I would do if I could simulate this, and then I just count up. They say the answer is an int, so I'll just iterate. Right? Maybe. You need the mod? Oh man. I'm missing everything. It is not. I was suspicious about that, man. But I thought they would give something that fits in an int, but then I forget they say modded. Should I keep it? I don't know. I'll just do long just to be safe. And then here I have to be like and plus x mod. Alright, here we go. This is the daily problem. And then after this we're going into web dev. Oh snaps. Alright, maybe. Oh lordy. That's crazy. But I don't think I'm running into that problem. I think I'm running into a different problem. Because how the hell, man, did I do this? Nandhar or Nandha, what's happening? What is the question? This is a daily problem on LeetCode. I'll send you the link here. Alright, here we go. What is the problem that I'm running into? Maybe my idea is just not a great idea. So let me think. Let's think. So I'm going from Z, incrementing A and B. Is that okay, man? Like, why is this 1K messing up? Like, I'm not decrementing something correctly? Like, how's it reach? What was that test case I failed? K10? How am I get 11, man? You know, like, this output doesn't match what I thought my code is doing. So I see what's happening though. Maybe I need to go. Oh snap, I see exactly what's happening, man. So maybe I have to create like a diff vector or something, or new or whatever, or I'll call it diff. And then I'll increment the diff, and then I'll just apply the diff in one go. I did it again. I used I 2 times. So here, what are we doing again? We're applying this diff to like that. All right, I think that was a big problem I had. Wait, be careful with iterating through letters. If you increment A, B, it will then process B in the same. Yeah, I think this test case revealed to me that was happening. I didn't think about that before, which I feel a little bit silly that I didn't think of that before. But it's okay. Hopefully I've solved it now with this diff thing. Let's see. No, I still have not solved it because I'm not sure why. Oh, wait. I don't, hold on. I don't even check, like, I don't even check if it has something in there, man. I'm just assuming. Is that right? Wait. Also, you aren't using freak? What do you mean? I am. Well, I think I am. Or you mean I'm not supposed to use it right here? Oh man, it's still not right. What did I do? What am I doing wrong? Oh yeah, Brett, you are absolutely right, man. You are right. Instead of decrement, I'm silly. What a silly thought, you know, that I'm having here. Jesus. Okay, but there's still other bugs, man. I have a lot of bugs in my code right now. It's clear to me. Because things aren't working the way I thought they would work. In, you know, my logic and the output doesn't match. So that means my code is really bad. So let me try and rethink some things. First, the whole incrementing, decrementing thing. I need to take the whole values there. But I still think there is a issue, even if I fix that right now. I think well, let me fix one thing at a time. So here, All right, so that's how many Z's we got. We want to set that to 0. Want to set that to A. No, should we plus equal to it? I don't know, man. So, alright, if it's once point this out there for food for thought, you're at 37 minutes. Oh, yeah. Alright, let me finish this dang problem and then I'll switch to web dev, man. Or vibe coding, because now I'm into it, you know? I can't just stop, you know? What was I doing? Setting 0 is dangerous. It is dangerous, huh? It's the same problem when I add there and not set things there. There's just so many bugs. Not thinking things straight. Alright, I'm not fully convinced that this is good, but let's see. It's a little bit messy still. Oh yeah, and then Brett told me this before, that the frequencies could overflow. Yes. Alright. Jesus Christ. Man. I've never thought about how this works. Well, the diffs will be alright. This is the only thing I gotta probably worry about. Not a great daily for me, man. That's for sure. This is, anyways, negative IQ viewer. What's happened? Hello. I'm out of coding for months. What is vibe coding? What is vibe? Vibe coding is having an AI co-pilot with you, not literal the co-pilot thing. All right, let me rephrase that. Vibe coding is having an AI help you out with whatever you're coding, and it's mostly you are supervising the AI. You know, you're trying to delegate to the AI. That's what I think vibe coding is. I guess everyone has their opinion of what true vibe coding is, but I take it as you're trying to delegate most tasks to the AI and then just supervising it to make sure it does it good. Because sometimes they can misunderstand the requirements. Shekumaru, what's happening? Shekomaru, how you doing? Sorry. Alright, you had a few details wrong, but overall nice approach. Yeah, I had a lot of details wrong, Brett. I think the core of my idea was okay, but just really buggy code. If that was an interview, I would give me a strong no hire, man, or at least a no hire, because there's just Too many bugs. Didn't really think things through. Jumped to conclusions too soon. Overlooked a lot of things. Didn't take my time. Really, you know, didn't really test or anything. I just shot from the hips, man. Anyways, what are you saying? Are you ready to supervise the AI? I don't even remember what I was doing. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what I was doing. But the first thing that I gotta do is I gotta run the stuff. Should I run it in Cursor or should I run it in VS Code? Ask the AI what you are doing? Yeah, maybe I should try and set all of that stuff up, man. A true AI assisted approach in my workflow where the AI assistant can just remember everything that I was doing. So even if I take a couple days off, it will refresh my memory. R-Fire, what's happening? Have you given interviews at Google? Yeah, I've done only one interview. And then, or one or two. I don't remember. But not that many, man. And then after that, layoffs started to happen. And then nobody ever interviewed for our team again. At least no one externally. It's been a few years now. Do you hit them with the threesome? No. I don't even remember what problem I hit them with. It was something from our internal bank. Anyways. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to run my projects. How did your teaching go? Oh man, I think, all right, my students, this week is my last week officially with my students. So I was on a 10-week program teaching this guy. He's a junior in college. And I've been going over like all the topics with him. It's been going good, I think. Well, the guy asked me if I can continue my teachings even outside of this program, the 10 weeks. So he wants to continue, and I told him, yeah, I'd continue. I'll take him on there as my apprentice. Teaching what? Algorithms. It's like interview prep. So can we say something like, have you vibe leeting problems? What are you talking about, negative IQ viewer? I don't... Vibe coding and leet coding are separate for me, you know? I don't use AI when I'm solving algorithms. Alright, we got a few things running. Let me bring up the C++ backend also. Oh man. I really should take some notes because I forget everything about my projects every single time I take a few days off. So I gotta build this junk. Run it. Alright, here we go. So this is what I'm working on today. I'm working on my website, midnightsimon.com, but I'll show you the local host version, the development branch right here. I forget which features I'm working on right now, but in my development, no, I think it's live now. So I have this chat room stuff that doesn't really work that well because the sockets keep disconnecting, so that's something I'd like to fix. There's also a problem with authentication, but I don't think I'll fix that on stream. Oh, Q is in here. Yeah, I have a readme file with all the things I need to fix, so let me go through it right now. Which one shall we do? Shall we try this? Show all connected users an account of how many in the chat room. And then we also need, like, I think what's more important to me right now is maybe I fix the online thing. Let me try that. But I'm not fully a vibe coder, man, because I don't just talk to the AI and tell it to do everything. All right, let me open a few things. C++ stuff. All right, here we go. First thing that we're gonna tackle is I want to try and make the sockets a bit more stable. You know, I don't think this message is necessary. I'm gonna take out that broadcast thing. So that's in my C++ backend. When I say someone has come online, is now online. What do you think the future of vibe coding will be? I'm not sure. I think eventually it would just be like talking to a person, man, and you just tell them to do the tasks. I really want to like hook up a microphone to the prompt, so I don't even have to type. I can just talk to it, man. I'm like, hey, man, fix that bug. That stuff didn't work. Change that thing, and then it just does it. I think that's in the future, man. I don't know how far away in the future, but it's somewhere in there. Oh, hello. What's happened, Arhan? Why your first approach with only frequency didn't work? It didn't work because I was processing characters. Like, if I processed an A, then I added some B's, and then when I iterate and I get to the B wasn't there originally, but I'm processing it anyways. So, I don't know. That was the problem. Wait, that shit is already out? Whisper Flow? I'll have to check it out one day, man. Alright. What was I doing? I was trying to find when I sent that message, somebody's online. I think it's right here. Or something. Online message. Oh, I see. Yeah, maybe I don't need this at all. I see what's happening. Maybe I'll keep this C out though. All right. All right, here we go, here we go. I just changed it so that like, oh wait, I'm not even, this is, oh snap. My local host is connected to something. Oh, my local host is connected to my production server. I have to change some things, man. I should probably fix that stuff right now because it's so annoying to not, you know, to like have to change the code every time I'm developing. So I need to change my code because this is supposed to connect to localhost, but it's connecting to my production URL, you know? That's the problem that's going on right now. And how do I change that, man? I don't even remember. I'm in the wrong cursor, that's why. Where's my other cursor, man? I need to open up another fold. I need to open up a new window. That's what I need to do, man. I think I replaced this window by accident. Don't leak API keys on stream. Yeah, I try not to, man. I definitely try not to. Anyways, I have to fix. I don't remember anything. All right, right here, right here. So now I can relaunch my front end so it connects to the right back end, my dev back end now. All right, what am I trying to build? I'm trying to remove that broadcasting stuff, yeah. And then I need to add like how many users are online. I don't know how to do that though. Should I just ask the AI? All right, let's do that with where are we? This one here. Let's actually turn on some AI stuff now. And we're gonna ask, no, this is the wrong folder, man. Sorry. It's this one. All right. I'd like to keep track of all the users online. How do I mean, I guess it's already keeping track. So how would I do that? Because it's in this per socket data, and then well, I guess maybe it's not. Because do I have access here? All right, let me just keep on with the prompts. How should I say this, man? It should be in thinking mode, actually. I want to show, wait, on the front end, I'd like to show a list of all the online users and also a count of how many online users. Please modify this, the C++ backend, to do that. Let's see what that does. All right, it's thinking. What is it gonna do, man? Let me zoom in for y'all. All right, it's gonna modify the back end to track online users and provide this information to the front end. It's going to maintain a global list of online users, send the current user list when someone connects, updates all clients when users disconnect. All right, that's how it's gonna do it. Should I review it a little bit, or should I just send it? Well, it's still thinking. It's not done yet. I'll review it a little bit to see what's happening. Definitely review. Definitely, I guess so. All right, it's still working. It is doing a lot of thinking for this. I thought it would do it a lot faster, you know. It's taking like 60 seconds, man. That's crazy. I wonder how much energy I just used to ask it to do this problem. How am I gonna keep track of the code base? And sometimes you just gotta let it go. You can't know everything, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gupta. Sometimes, at some point, you know, you think Sundar knows everything about the code base, or sometimes you just have to trust that it works. I don't think we're there yet, but at some point in the future, hopefully we'll be there. All right, let's see. Man, this even did a front end implementation for me. That's crazy. Give me my message types. Huh. All right. Let's see what it's gonna tell us to do. Here's how we'll implement it. So they want us to add this set. Should we use in this set, man? Whatever. I'll use it for now. Set of strings. Do we need the string there? Because I'm not gonna try and optimize things or nothing, but maybe this is just general conversation about C++. A set of strings, maybe it's better to have, because this string already exists in this per socket data in this strut. So is it possible to just have a set? No, because then I was gonna say like a set of the pointers. Would that be good? But then he can't do lookups, maybe. Anyways, I'm not changing anything. I'm just curious, you know. Did I tell you about the memory bank thing? No, you didn't. Wait. It helps if you make the AI write concise change logs for every change it performs. Oh, Gupta, are you a vibe coder, man? Like, do you vibe code in your free time? Sounds like it. The memory bank is a structured documentation system that allows C-Line to maintain context across sessions. Interesting. I'm vibing for my work? Wait, what does that mean, man? You're vibing for your work means you're officially a vibe coder at work? Or does it mean you're vibe coding at work when you're not really supposed to? Or what, you know? Alright, well, what was I doing here? I was looking at what they're doing. That's what I was doing. So we have a set of the strings, and then we have some mutex that I guess lock it down. Insert a user, remove users, I guess. Okay. And then what? Get users, we also have to lock it down. Man, this can't be the way, huh? I guess it might be the only way. Alright, looks good to me. LGTM. This is just adding some functions, like we're not even calling them, right? So how do I apply this? Oh, reapply. I already applied it. Yes, accept. Well, okay, not really vibe coding, but like vibe asking cursor to explain and root cause issues given that it has indexed it all. And we're trying to automate that process for our customer support team. Interesting. Interesting work over there. So Gupta, you got a job and you also train LeetCode really hard, or what? Or do you now, have you always trained LeetCode while having a job, or did you like start LeetCoding, or were you a competitive programmer, or what? Don't really train LeetCode. Dang, so you must have trained something, right? You don't just, okay, so you used to be a competitive programmer. I see, during university. Makes sense. All right, hold up. Now they're saying, oh yeah, online message. All right, looks good to me. I'm gonna just add that. They already added it, man. They already added everything. That's crazy. I guess when I hit apply, I just accept all the changes. I did get a reach out from a Google recruiter. Very nice. How you guys talking about at the tail end of Pat's stream last time? Wait, I don't know if I was there. Who was talking about it? What were we talking about? Google interviews? You and Enrosis were there. I see. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Oh right, compensation. Yeah, we're talking about how when you get promoted. So let's say you're L4 and you make whatever money, 180,000, 190,000 base salary, and you get promoted to L5 and the new base salary is like, I don't know, 220,000. You'll get that change of salary immediately. But our total compensation is not only our salary, we also have stocks and whatnot. So if you had just gotten like a new L5 job offer, maybe you have the same 220 base salary, but they'll give you like $500,000 worth of stocks or something like that. I don't know if that's the right number, but let's say it is. That's for a new offer. But when you get promoted from L4 to L5, you get the base salary, but you don't get any stocks, man. You don't get any stocks until next year whenever they give out stock refreshers. And then they don't give you one big lump sum of refreshers just because you just got promoted to L5. They'll give you a small chunk every year. And it will take you about 3.5 years or something to catch up to like a new offer to get paid the same amount as somebody who joined as an L5 the same time. So that's what we were talking about, man. Promotion doesn't have a refresher by default. No, you gotta wait till the next year's refresher. So if you get there at Google, there's 2 promotion times right now. There's promotion in like March and there's promotion September. So if you get promoted in September, then you'll hit the refresh in March, but you'll only get like half a year's worth, or not even. You'll only get like 3 months worth of refreshers as L5. The rest of your refreshers will be L4 level. So refresher cycle is independent of promotion. Yes, your refresh cycle is just every year, and you only get, the refresher is nowhere near as big as your initial grant. Gupta is too good to do LeetCode. He's Ericto's server mod, yeah. Famous guy in here, man. Anyways, I gotta see what else they put in here. So they're broadcasting this. Wait, what is this? Remove the user. Why am I removing the user, man? Oh, this is like a disconnected user. That's why. Anyways, LGTM looks good to me. Except, let's rebuild. And let's just see what's up. Bobby Blue, what's happening? How was the contest? It was alright, but looks like it was gonna go unrated. Uh-oh, there are errors. Uh-oh, they introduced some errors. Gupta says, should I even join Google? At what level would I be joining? Will they reveal that if I ask the recruiter? For sure. You gotta ask them what level you're interviewing for. So I think either you're going for like L3, L4, or L4, L5, or maybe L5, L6. I guess that's how they do it. They'll evaluate you for like 2 different levels at once. And if you crush the interview, you get, I mean, I guess you have a target level. So if you're targeting L3, then I guess you'll get L3 specific questions. L6 is pretty senior at Google, right? Yeah, L6 is staff, and usually somebody at L6 means they are pretty senior when it comes to, I guess, getting things done. They're not like making decisions for the whole org, but they're like a technical, very technical person who's supposed to know a lot about the systems. L5 must be system design. Do you know how hard it is? I don't know how hard system design is because I've never really done any type of system design, man. Wait, you think this thing fixed the problem? Should I trust it? I didn't even really look at the code too much. Anyways, let's see if that works. Kind of worked. Well, we don't really know if it works, but I'll try some things. Hey, what the hell is this, man? Okay. So I guess because we get these user status messages, it doesn't know what to do here on the front end. So now I gotta look in the front end. Yes, I guess. Hold on. This is tough, man. Trying to jump back in after not being in the code base for like over a week, you know? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm trying to figure out why these blank messages are popping up in here and what they even are, you know? So I get this message received, type online users. Okay, so maybe that's what's happening, where the type is coming in. Yeah. Maybe I need online users. I'll just have it console log for now. Let's see if that changes anything. But I still don't want to be printing this message here about online whatever, you know, so I'm just going to comment out this part because I don't want that online, Midnight Simon online. So now, how do I test that this thing works? I guess I have to log in on another account. So let me log into my alt. What's my password? Oh lordy, I gotta change that thing too. Hold on, man. Jesus Christ. I gotta change my dang URL for my OAuth junk. I need some real environment variables up in here, man. Right here. Alright, let's try that again, man. Oh lordy. Everything's broken, man. I vibe coded it into like destruction or something. Such a pain in the ass to work on this simple app. Maybe this is a lesson that vibe coding ain't that easy. I think vibe coding is still very powerful, but you gotta be careful because it can spiral really quickly. Like, it's kind of starting to spiral for me. But what the hell is this trim of null? Alright, let me try and fix this. So wherever I have a trim and it's null, but it shouldn't even be null, man. Why is it null? Is that on the profile page? How do you do this, man? I don't want it to. I have to put like question marks there. Is that how this stuff works? Should I just put a bunch of question marks everywhere? Probably L4s. Anyways, see you later, Gupta. Thank you for tuning in, man. And good luck with whatever you choose to do about the Google interview. All right. Fix that problem. All right, next. Now we're logged in into one thing. Let's see what the hell is going on here. Man, got ping? Who's sending pings out there? Periodic update? Man, did that AI stuff do all that? Are there 2 people in there? Wait. I forget what I'm doing, man. I was gonna do something and then my mind went blank. I was about to probably, oh yeah, I'm trying to talk back and forth between my 2 users. So this is one of them. And this is the other one, right? These are my 2 online users. Yes. And now I just want to have this list available somewhere that we can see. Or Nong, what's happening? I have to confess. Oh lordy. What is up? What do you have to confess? Alright, let me look at message received, online users, undefined. How's that undefined? Type online users. When you had the board of names, I used to create a lot of weird, funny, and insanely long names and follow you with them one after the other. I know that, man. You think I don't know that? I remember your username, man. I remember you did that one time with like 10 of the same usernames and I had to ban your ass. Anyways, I remember that. Well, thank you for your confession. It appears that you are a few years older now. Welcome back to the party. Jesus Christ. How could I forget, man? Anyways, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we're trying to see this online user list. I still have tons of account, but now they are self-aware, so it's legit like humans. Interesting. But I'm happy that you are doing okay. All right, here we go. Let me modify. You used to LeetCode. Yes, I used to leak code. I still leak code, but not as often as I used to. I used to leak code every single day. Do you have any unbanned requests on Twitch? No, probably not, man, because I haven't banned many people. I don't even know how to check an unbanned request. I'm looking right now. I don't think I do. Because I haven't even banned... Have I banned? Yeah, maybe like 2 people in my whole life. Moderation, maybe? Yeah, shared ban. I have 0 of 50 spots used, if that's banned. Anyways, you guys are safe. Alright, alright. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to update this periodic update thing. Maybe what the hell is all this, man? Get all online users. Interesting. Let me see what this returns. Online users. Okay, so it has the users and the counts. So I just need to look for that in the front end. Let me copy this in so I can feed it to the AI. And then let me just tell the thing to do what I need it to do. So I would like to display a list of, I'd like there to be a button that will show a list of all online users and a count of how many online. The WebSocket will periodically receive a message in the format this type of message has online user info. Alright, let's see how it's gonna vibe code. Man, Q, what's going on? Man, don't defense. You can't be telling people. Can't be telling people to do that, man. I should time you out too, but I let it slide. Anyways, maybe I might help keep the order. Man, you just caused the chaos. Don't defense. What are you talking about? Keep the order. Anyways, it's back to vibe coding, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Is it still thinking? It's still thinking, man. Cool pad from YouTube. How long will it take? Yeah, who knows? Did it break? Is it still working? Oh lordy. You're back. You're back. Please be on good behavior, man. You don't want to put Q to hard work. Anyways, we're still thinking out here about this vibe coding. Is it done thinking? What else does it has to do? Yeah, this is taking. All right, it's still thinking. It's still typing stuff. All right, so it's added all that stuff. Add a button. All right. Accept all. All right, should we try it? Gave Simon a seg tree lesson, helped him with data parsing, helped him with problems. Yeah, he won't make me a mod. Tell this chat. Man, you know who else has been asking me for a mod? And I haven't given it to them? My wife. Anyways, the only person who is my mod right now is Q Ultimus. And it might change one day, but it ain't changing today. Anyways, what am I doing, man? I just changed something on the front end, so I gotta reload that. Yeah, Q is special for sure. Q is my only mod ever. Alright, what was I trying to do here? Oh, look. There it is. Online users. Look at that. That is sick, man. Priyanshu, what's happening? What are we making? I'm updating my website, my personal website. So I just added this online list of online users. Please, mommy or wife, we both deserve it equally. I don't know, man. Maybe I might give my wife mod, but not today. I'm gonna have to consider it now, because she hasn't asked me since she's been my wife. Anyways. Alright, so this is not the UI that I'd like, but at least it's functional, you know. Just playing Expedition 33. Man, that's the only thing I've also been doing. I've put in a lot of time in that dang game, and it's pretty good. I wish I could play it. Wait, what do you mean don't defense? What do you mean you wish you could play? I mean, should we ship this? Should I send this online and see if it works? Should we just send it to prod? I think so. I think I'm about to do that right now. My wife finished Oblivion, but the old one, not remastered. Yeah, I think I probably almost beat Oblivion a long time ago. I was leaning more to Expedition 33 because I feel I might get bored too. Hey, it's free on Game Pass, man. I didn't even buy the dang game, but I got Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, and that's how I've been playing it. So if you got Game Pass and you want to play that Expedition 33, it's on there. I finished the original, but I feel like that might make it hard to enjoy the remastered. Yeah, I feel you, Q. You guys play Persona? I played like the first 10 minutes of Persona about 3 times, but I haven't actually gotten into the game. Is Game Pass for PC? Yeah, man. It's Game Pass been on PC for a long time, man. I've been had it. All right, let me. What are we doing? I need to rebuild my images, and we're going to launch this app one more time. So, give me a second here. Let me figure out how to build these images or whatever. It's been a while. Oh, I gotta start Docker. Where have you been? Yeah, man. Q. Come on. Unlimited games out there. I mean, sometimes the games suck, but every now and then there's some good stuff on Game Pass, and I think it's worth it. All right. Whew. I'm about to launch this new feature on the website, and we'll see if it works, and then we'll see what other features we can add after that. All right, how do I say refresh? Yeah. So I need to rebuild this thing. How do I work this stuff, man? I forget how. Oh yeah, maybe I just gotta type this junk. I'm gonna build that. What else do I have to build? I have to build the C++ stuff. Should I make a new thing? Or should I just go to this terminal? I don't even know how to use this thing, man. I'll just move one of these over here. What's going on, man? Alright, building the images, that's what's going on. Pressure washer simulator, man, that game is tedious. I don't like it. You know, I've been seeing the Persona games but never played them. I was more into Minecraft, Satisfactory, and Factorio. Yeah, I mean, if you like, I think Persona is just a JRPG. I haven't played it either, man, but I've tried to play it a few times. I'm just never in the right mood to get into a JRPG. But I think Expedition 33, I wasn't in the mood for that, but it just made me in the mood for it because I think the story is really, it pulls you in, the visuals are very nice, and the gameplay keeps getting more and more complicated as you progress through the game. So it slowly introduces you to it, and I like it. Now I'm hooked, you know. And it has like elements of all my favorite types of games in there, except maybe base building and automation games. But it has like deck building type stuff going on, RPG things going on. I guess it has the dodging and parrying stuff if you like that. It's like a rhythm game, an RPG game, and it has a bunch of fun mini games in there too. I don't know if they're fun. They're frustrating, but I still play them, you know. Anyways, building images. So now I gotta upload them. Oh snap, double sneeze, excuse me. Jeez. Alright, let me upload this also. We are about to launch this thing, man. Oh shit, you know what? I messed up. Good thing I didn't launch it. I forgot to change these dang things back. In the auth callback or wherever. Where the hell is it, man? Well, this thing for sure. Log in with Twitch and then this one. I gotta rebuild this image and re-upload it. Psycho Lur, what's happened? How do you say Cursor has helped you with your development? Man, it's helped me a lot. I think it's able to do a lot of things that I don't feel like to do. So it unlocks the next progression for me. So I think before on projects I would get stuck on something and then I'd lose motivation because either I couldn't figure it out or I didn't feel like doing it or it was tedious or something like that. But with Cursor, if I'm ever at that point, I can just ask the AI to solve the problem, and even if it's subpar, at least it unblocks me and I can just continue on with the project, and maybe later on I can go in and refactor it, but I haven't done any of that yet. So I think it's been great for me as a single developer. Raxo, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the party. Drinking Monkey, welcome to the party. Does Google have their own version of Cursor for devs? Google loves their internal tools. Yeah, they do, but I don't know if I can comment on it, man, but we do have something. Man, who cares? It's not as good. But it's been getting a lot better in the last few months. Even just a few weeks ago, it wasn't that great. And then I guess they've added a bunch of features, and I think the biggest thing that helped was Gemini 2.5, you know. Gemini 2.5 makes it usable. Before it wasn't usable at all. Yeah, that feeling is exactly what I've been going through. It's just so useful being a part of VS Code. Yeah. How's the vibe coding going? Guy Ross, I'm about to launch a new feature that we just vibe coded. And by launch, I mean we're about to test it in prod. So I'm pushing my new images that I just built, and we'll see how it goes. If AI creates an entire app, is it the AI's app or yours? Depends. It's your app, man. You told the AI what to do. Right? That's what I think. Alright, here we go. We uploaded those things. Now I gotta deploy it. So let me do that real quick. I'll do that on another window. I forget my password, man. Alright. Alright, I am deploying it. This is the website. We are deploying it right now. Let's see how long it takes. I got a pitch for you. Vibe coding as a service. Vibe coding agents working concurrently on your projects. I mean, I think that's what everyone's trying to build, man, right? I guess it's gonna take some time to get there, though. Uh-oh. My deploy, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. It's waiting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know. I think I just broke my website, man. Oh lordy. We're gonna try and fix it. Don't you worry. I'm trying to fix it right now. It's having issues. Chat seems to be working a little. Wait, my website is down right now, man. What do you mean? But I'm about to deploy it. Let's see. There's a deployment in progress, it says. Full stacking, what's up? Yeah, my app is down right now. And yeah, Nginx server is up. Something went wrong during the deploy and it's like hanging. I don't know what's going on, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. I mean the app is not, it's not even running. Trying to run it though. Give me a second, man. All right. I'm deploying it. I'm redeploying. But it might take a few minutes for the chat thing to work. Always deploy at least 3 times. What? What do you mean, man? Alright, the web chat thing isn't working yet. Give it some time. You fixed the public profile? Oh yeah? Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did. But the chat thing, not fully online yet, man. Give it... I'll tell you when. Yeah, I think I might have fixed it. Alright, I gotta fix that Docker file on my C++ thing because every time I launch it, the Docker image is like compiling and pulling all the all the third-party libraries and building everything when it should just copy the binary to the image, you know? I don't want it to build the thing from scratch, so I gotta fix that. Wait, what? Ref is from this, if you don't know. Title is the website is down. What are you talking about? Oh, the reference.
Let me log in on this one.
Oh man, this is too old for me. 16 years ago? Dang, what the hell? Anyways. Never seen that in my life. Alright, we're online. Look at that. Alright, it's me and Rfire in here. It's working, kinda. Right? No. Image upload. Not working. Okay, so the feature I just vibe coded was this online users thing. So right now it's just me and Rfire. Maybe I can try and log in with another account. Oh, there's 3 of us in here now. Wait. How's there 4? Well, it's not. Guy Ross is in here, but not showing up. So. And then not Midnight Simon isn't showing up. Doesn't list everywhere. Yeah, I think we have to wait for the period. Oh, okay. We have to wait for the periodic update. We can change that though. So I guess it changes like once every 30 seconds or so. Oh, Jordan Paul KS. What's happening, man? Thank you guys for coming on and testing this out. So it kind of works. I think it's not instant. I'd like to change that. So instead of a periodic update, I'd like it to do an instant thing. Look, Q is online now. Very nice. But I think this is good enough for, you know, for now at least. What else can we do, man? There's a lot of things we could do. Should we check this off the vibe coding list of the README? Maybe. Let me find that README file. Alright. Show all connected users and a count of how many. Done. But not fully completed. Need to make it nicer. Like instance or I don't know, more frequent updates. Or on, I don't know, as soon as somebody logs in. Anyways, that's probably good for now. Oh, we need more username colors. Yeah, let's have it where you can select your color of your username. Wait, Guy Ross, what are you trying to do, man? Trying to break it? Alright, I'll tell you, you can try and break it, please. The backend is C++. I don't know if that helps you figure out some things to try. But my backend, it's on a C++ server, WebSocket server. And maybe you can break it, but it's not super tested, you know. Steven Sagiball, what's happening, man? Where are you at? Are you in the Bay Area right now? Hanging out in Seattle. Dang. Are you in that company housing? Flying back to Denver? What are you talking about? Flying back to Denver, man. You just got there. Oh, emojis work. Nice. Wait, back to the topic of vibe coding. You don't test my thing? Wait, DM me on X? I don't have X, man. What am I testing, man? I don't know what I'm signing up for. Wait, flying back to Denver to see my dog go to Pokemon card show. Hey, you got some crazy Pokemon cards, Steven Sagaball? What's your most prized Pokemon card? Looks like the chat just disappears if I open Chrome DevTools. Well, what do you mean DevTools? I mean, like, what's Chrome DevTools? Developer tools. That was it. About a 151 Charizard. What is that? $250 or what? 200 bucks? What's so good about a 151 Charizard? Was that mean an original Charizard? Is that what the 151 means? Or is it something else? 151 is a set. I see. I don't know anything about Pokemon cards except that maybe I would have had at least $1,000 worth of Pokemon cards if I could find where the hell my mom put them. I don't even know. I think she gave them to my younger brother, and who knows where he put them. Anyways, what am I working on? Online users. I guess once the socket is there, it's gonna be open. Alright, I don't know what to do now. Still have sound errors. Yeah, I never really took that out. Maybe I should take them out. I'll do that right now. How about that? Sound. Play sound message. I'll just comment that out. I'll just comment out the whole if thing. That will be in the next update, man. Or maybe we can just fix a bunch of bugs right now. And you know, upload another version. Remove sound on Alright, what? There's some bugs there. Oh, I already fixed this one too. Algo tracker not inserting some new users for some reason. Oh yeah, maybe I can also run my scripts while we're here. Algo tracker. I'd like to have this running on my server all the time, but it's using a headless browser, and I don't have a headless browser installed on my server, but maybe I could figure that out, you know. But let me run it from my terminal for now. This is gonna update the LeetCode stats on this page. So right now we have 16 people. Maybe if somebody new joined and put their username in, we'll get more people up there. Alright, secret message. What kind of secret message is that? And then how come I'm not online? So I'm disconnected. Am I online? No, I must be online. I guess this takes a while to update. Maybe it disconnected me when I was... Who knows what's going on, man. it's not a great experience, user experience. We'll have to work on that. Should we try and make people be able to choose a color for their username or something? Yeah, I think that might be a nice, easy vibe coding thing. Should I do that? Wait, let's see. Pretty cool. Alright, so on their profile, we want to add like some color thing. Let's try and do that. So under the profile page, let me just add some context. All right, here's what I'm trying to ask it. Oh wait, how? I guess we'll need, okay. On the profile page, have a option for the logged in user to select a color for their username to be displayed in. The colors should be from a palette. How do you spell palette? Do I have to spell correctly? Palette? Of about 20 colors that look good on a dark background. Let's see what it comes up with, man. Man, it's only Monday. A whole week is ahead of us. Alright, this thing is thinking. Claude 3.7. Oh, Bet Simp is in the house. How you doing, man? I need to get good at vibe coding. I gotta build a startup. If you were to do a startup, Bet Simp, what would you do? Are you going for something that's gonna change the world? Nagi Hikaru Fan Club. Well, maybe that is your calling, man. Maybe you gotta do that startup right now. Don't Google that name. I'm not gonna Google it, man. Don't you worry. But anyways, have you vibe coded at all, BetSimp? Have you tried vibe coding? What do you think about vibe coding? I think a lot of people that I've talked to are not believers in vibe coding. They think it's a waste of time. I think it gives me more confidence in my job security. Figueroa 43, what's happened? Vibe coding? That's old school. Cool kids do vibe prompting, asking the AI to give you the prompts. Man, I gotta keep up with the times. Like promote to L+1, these people are basically taking themselves out of the race. What do you mean? You mean people who vibe code are taking themselves out of the race? Which race are we talking about, man? Are we talking about the rat race? Or what? Race to L+1? I guess. I don't know. I don't know if maybe there's a new ladder being created because of vibe coding. What's L+1? L+1 means next level. You know, like reaching the next level in the promo ladder. Vibe coding makes you lazy. Maybe it does, man. Because I'm feeling pretty lazy right now. Alright, what did we just do? We just did some stuff. I'll just say accept. Oh, it's not done. I was about to hit accept all. Oh, it's done. Accept all. There we go. Don't even need to look at it at this point, man. All we need to do is see how it looks when we load it up. So I go on my profile page. Look at that. There's a dang username color, but how the hell do we select? We gotta click edit. Jesus Christ. Look how sick that is, man. Some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. Pat's Hello World. Welcome to the party. Wait. Well, alright. Maybe I should review what it did. When it updated the profile, like, what is it actually doing, man? Is it actually sending something in my super base? Well, we'll figure that out in just a minute. The most useful thing AI has done for me is help me track the source of bugs with parts of the code base I'm not familiar with. Man, AI has helped me with so many things, Sick Logic. Not even just coding tasks, but AI has helped me get my dang security deposit back from a previous landlord. I told that thing, write me a threatening but very polite letter to my landlord, telling them if they don't give me my deposit back, I'll see them in court. And it worked. What else? I use AI for other things probably. I don't really know. Big corps are pushing vibe coding down devs' necks. It's unreal. Marcy Enjoyer. I think I've seen that at work. I work at Google and they've been pushing it, man. They're trying to tell everybody about all the tooling, all the vibe coding to do, you know. And sometimes it works great. I think using AI to help finish your coding tasks is a big productivity booster, but not for all tasks. I'd say for very monotonous tasks and repetitive things and basic things, it's really great. Like unit testing, if you want to add 50 more unit tests, or you want to parameterize 50 unit tests to like one nice parameterized test, or refactoring tests or whatever, doing basic things, I think it's fine and very useful. But doing something more complicated or something more novel, maybe it's not quite there yet. All right. Walrus Operator, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the party. It's because they want to get rid of as many humans as possible and save the salary. The end goal is to make sweet like elementary school teachers extremely overworked and extremely underpaid. Man, I hope that's not the case, but we'll see. Oh dang, Pixel Pusher. Hey, Pixel Pusher. Welcome to the party, man. Wait. How come that was white? Oh, I see. I was about to check something. Oh yeah, I was about to review that code that I just checked in. So I want to specifically look at if it's updating anything. Oh, color options. All right. But hold on. What was I trying to do? I was trying to see how they put this in Supabase. How do I show all the hidden lines, man? Alright, there's the button. Loader function. Sending messages. Where did I update my dang thing? Where's my profile? Alright, this is my form action. Chat color in profiles. Let me look in my Supabase. I'm not gonna pull this up on my screen, but I'll look on the Supabase stuff on my different monitor. And I'm just checking. I don't want to dox my database, you know. That's why I'm not doing it online. But I gotta look. I forgot how to use this dang thing. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. So I need to add chat color, to add a new column, chat color. What the hell is a chat color though? Is it just a string? Man, I don't know. I feel like I should create a backend API so that I can validate that someone ain't trying to set some chat color that they're not supposed to be using. So actually I think, yeah, this is it. It is doing that because, well, it's not. I'll leave it there for now, man, but I'll update it in the future, perhaps. So I need to just add this column into my Supabase table. And then now, alright, I just created that table. Now I'm going to try and update the profile. Children with the same key. Anyways, chat color. Oh, it did work. It did update my dang chat color in this thing. So, oh dang, pixel pusher, what is this? Who knows what that is, man? Are you just sending random stuff to see what works? Or did you send, like, is this a bug? What did you send here? In the blank message. It's an invisible character. Oh, snap. I see. Most chats don't handle it. Yeah. All right, so the update profile button should be disabled in the event nothing has changed. Otherwise, when updating the profile, don't know if it actually updated. All right, Rfire, you know what? I'm just gonna paste that to the dang LLM. And let's see what they do with that. All right, so this all works. Rfire is also giving some instructions to the vibe coding agents. Let's see what it can do. All right, all right. Man, I think when I first started vibe coding, it used to be like almost instant, man. But these days, I feel like it's taking up to a minute, 2 minutes. You know, is it getting slower because more people are vibing, or what? What is going on? How much time do you think vibing saved you so far? I don't know, man. I don't think I'd have even gotten to this point where I'm at if there was no such thing as vibe coding. I think I'd have gotten frustrated or given up on this project or something, but I feel with the vibe coding, we're able to just easily make progress, even if it's bad progress. It's still a little bit of progress. So if I say how much time has it saved me, weeks, man. Like for sure, weeks. Because you remember there's like no super base C++ clients, and I just made that in 10-15 minutes, you know, maybe more like an hour realistic. I guess that would have probably taken me at least a week to do by myself, because I've never really built anything in C++, much less a dang library to interface with Supabase. Even though it's just a REST API, I'd still have to like familiarize myself with documentation and do all this and learn how to make all these web request calls in C++, which probably isn't too hard. But and then just making sure everything works. But then I just told the prompt, I was like, hey, make me this library in C++. It exists in JavaScript and C# and Golang and everything else, and then it just made it, man. It works. I think it was more than that. You spent a few days with help getting that to work. Well, I was doing the wrong thing, Rfire. I vibe coded a C++ Supabase client on the client side, but what I really needed to do was vibe code the C++ Supabase server side rendering client. So I was vibe coding the wrong client, which is why it wasn't working. And then once I figured out that I needed the SSR client, then it started to work. The vibe coding didn't tell me that, yeah, but it still saved me a lot of time. Norwegian Oiler, welcome to the party. The vibe coding didn't tell me that, and if it wasn't for the vibe coding, I would have probably went down the wrong path anyways and spent a whole week of my life building or translating this thing into C++ to find out I translated the wrong library, you know. Or read the docs. I mean, read the docs or not, I still needed to interact with Superbase from C++. And the docs say that there is no library for C++, you know. Anyways, what were we doing? And that's just one thing that the vibe coding has helped me with. I think that is probably the main thing it has unblocked for me. But also a bunch of the UI, it did really nicely. I mean, I'm sure if I did it myself, maybe I could have made it better, but I think I would have made it better only because I'd have put more effort into thinking about how it should look. Right now, I just kind of default to whatever the AI tells me how it's gonna look, and then maybe I'll tell it to make a few adjustments, you know. Anyways, what? Oh yeah, we're trying to do this vibe code thing where we told it to do some changes or whatever. Let's see how it works. Accept all. So now on the profile page, I click edit. Then it tells you something. I guess that's good enough for now. Jamaica 212, yeah, that was just a test. Don't worry, let me update my profile. Icy Black Deep, what's happening, man? Has the chat room been fixed on my side? Kinda. Working on it right now. You can join it if you want. Look, I even have this latest feature is showing who's online, and basically that's it. Seems to work though, it loses the history in some cases. Yeah, I might put a limit to how much it shows previously or something. I logged in, but it won't let me chat. Oh, Norwegian Oiler, I think you said that you logged in. Yes, I remember. You had this problem the last time. So it's not fixed for you, because the chat right now, it only works for people who sign up with Twitch. Like, you gotta do the OAuth thing with sign up with Twitch. If you created an email to sign up, it doesn't work right now. But yeah, only Twitch works right now. So I'll have to fix that sometime in the future. Let me add that to my README if it's not already there. Oh snap! Het Tannis in the house with a raid. 39 people. What's happening, Het Tannis? Thank you so much for the raid. We're out here, we're vibe coding and chilling. Wait. Chat only works for OAuth Twitch. Alright, Het Tannis. I was almost doing all of the Linux. Man, I've been dealing with my Linux server the last few weeks, man. It's been pretty fun. Inspector Diameter, what's happened? What's the time complexity? We don't do LeetCode right now, man. We're doing vibe coding. So I'm working on my website, midnightsimon.com. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know who Het Tannis is, Het Tannis is somebody who likes Linux a whole lot. And I don't know much about Linux, but he's always giving some type of lectures on Linux and sysadmin type of stuff and all that type of things. He's a professor of DevOps, it seems like. He's like a real professor. And he's a long time member or ally of this community from like the very first year I've streamed. Het Tannis has been here, man. I'm sometimes serious, most of the time. Yeah, head science is serious business. Anyways, Quijibo Gen X. What's happening? Do you know a good checklist can be found for hardening Linux? Yeah, I probably need that resource too. Anyways, this is what I've been working on. I've been vibe coding. I vibe coded most of my website here, midnightsimon.com. The latest thing I've been working on is this chat feature. It's like a chat room. It's not that great right now, but we can type to each other and whatnot. And today, what I did was I added this to show which users are online. And I'm also working on having people be able to change the color of their username, kind of like Twitch. You know, you can select your username on Twitch, the color. So that's the current feature we're vibe coding right now, and here's what it looks like in the dev thing, where you can choose one of these colors. These colors aren't final. Maybe I should tell the AI to give it some more variety. Try Wazoo can help with hardening and compliance. Stig, interesting. Isn't it Kudobo? Wait, what? Wait, what are y'all talking about, man? Quijibo. What is Quijibo, man? Who knows? Found my original name, Quijibo. I still don't know what it means. Google Quijibi and Simpsons. Oh lordy. Is it safe? Oh, it's a Scrabble word. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good... That's a lot of points, probably. Oh, RFire, yeah. The messages are not persistent, so they only exist in memory everywhere. So they don't persist on the client side, they don't persist on the server side. They're not even in memory on the server side. They're only in memory on the client side. And on the server side, it's just... it doesn't exist. But that's something that I plan to fix in the future somehow. Anyways, back to this thing. I need to tell it the colors. So most of the colors look the same. Can you make them more diverse? Let's see what kind of colors they choose. Or should I just I don't know, should I just choose them myself? Nah, that's crazy talk to choose them myself. Yeah, diverse and distinct. That's the word I'm looking for, man. Distinct. Yeah, let's go with that. Can't believe Simon failed the old person test? What do you mean, the old person test, man? Isn't that a good thing? Wait, knowing that reference is an old person test? Or is it just a Simpsons fans test? Alright. Changes look good to me. Yo, 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 yo. What's happening? Welcome to the party. Hi, would you say it's easier to get an internship at Fang when applying for C++ roles? Does it have less competition? I'm learning C++ at university and I think I want to stick with it. I don't think it matters what language you apply from, because especially for an internship, we're not hiring you as an intern because you have expert knowledge in some language. We're hiring you to give you some experience in whichever language you want. So I don't think it really matters what language you choose when you're applying. Or maybe I'm misunderstanding the question. For like C++ roles, I think most people who get an internship, they don't care what's it in. As long as it's that fan company, you know, they'll take whatever, man. I haven't heard of somebody saying, "Oh, I just got into the Google internship, but they only have Java roles for me, and I want to do C++, so I rejected them." I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. But I also haven't heard many people say anything. It's from the late 80s, early 90s. I feel like they're one the same. Who wasn't watching Simpsons in its prime? Yeah, maybe. Wait, we gotta look at the new colors. Are these new colors good enough? Man, there's like 3 different blues and cyans. I'm not happy. I'm gonna tell it. Okay. I'm not happy with the distinctness. Let's reduce the amount of colors to 14 and let us make them all distinct from each other. Let's see what's up. The Gulag was doing a bunch of C++ 10 years ago. Wait, what you talking about? CA? Alright, let's see what colors. The Google. Oh, the Gulag. 10 years ago at least. Yeah, I don't know when. Probably a lot longer than 10 years ago. Alright, let's see what colors they put in here now, man. Did I already accept? Oh, but now it's not even. Man, is it that hard to select some colors? Can't be that hard, man. Tab 10. That's what I need to call it. C#. This is my generic color palette function. Oh, snap. You got a color palette function. Ask it to use a color wheel and make the colors pop. Oh yeah, let me try that. Your Instagram is insane. Do you live in Japan? I do not live in Japan right now, but I used to live in Japan when I took those pictures. But thank you. All permutations of 0, 50, and 100% RGB plus a couple extras. Interesting. Wait, what? I was supposed to ask it. Use a color wheel and make the colors pop. Also, let's use 15 colors instead of 14. I'm just gonna ask it for color wheel stuff, man. At some point, alright, whatever it gives me from this prompt, I'm just gonna accept it. And if I don't like it, I'm gonna change them manually. That's what we're gonna do, man. But before I change them manually, I'm just gonna finish the feature, because we only got 26 minutes left before I gotta go. I'm here less than 10 minutes. I love this. Yeah, thank you, thank you. No, this is, I enjoy the vibe coding, man. But thank you for tuning in, and see you next time. Quijobo Gen X. All right, let's see. Where is... Wait, I accepted and it's still working. Oh yeah, look at those colors, man. Those colors are looking real nice, I gotta say. I stick to web safe colors on the web. I didn't know there's web safe colors, man. Alright, see you later, Quijobo. Thanks for the tips. Hey, what the hell, man? Oh, hold up. I gotta change this real quick. We gotta change it real quick, man. Wait, what am I changing? Login. I think it's broken, man. How is it having me logged in, but I can't log out? It's tripping. That's the AI? Yeah. It's messed me up, man. Raxo Sabe, what's happening? I can't even connect to the thing. Alright, we got big problems, man. I think I broke everything. Well, first, let me change that there. Oh, it's not working because I'm not logged in, even though it thinks I'm logged in. That's what I was trying to see. I was trying to see what the hell kind of cookies I got going on right now, man. How do I see that? So even when I hit log out, like it doesn't delete these things, you know? What does my logout button do then? I gotta fix that dang button. Alright, one thing at a time. Let me add that to my readme. The logout button is tripping. Alright, now that I've deleted my cookies, we've successfully logged out. Sign in with Twitch. Got my color going on here. Let me just choose whatever. And then I forget what we're trying to do after that, man. I guess we have to show the right color down here. What topics should I learn if I want to apply to companies like NVIDIA? I assume their SWE still requires to know a lot about hardware. I don't know. I think NVIDIA is just LeetCode, man. You should learn data structures and algorithms. Because I think that's all they care about. But I've never applied at NVIDIA, so... Alright, now... Alright, I'm satisfied with the color wheel. Now let's move on to making the dang names in the chat look okay. So, alright, I think it's connecting to this. Wait, what is going on here? Alright, now why are the colors messed up? Is it because it's expecting the color to be broadcasted along with the user? I think so. So how can I fix that, man? Maybe I should review the code. Raxo, what's those faces for? What's up, man? Are you shocked at the poor quality of code that I'm putting out there into the world? Alright, I gotta go back in history to look at the changes. Or maybe I can check out the diffs else like this. I have no experience coding these things. Wait, what thing? Like front end type of stuff? What do you code usually? Do you code? Do you have side projects or do you just do algorithms all day, man? Alright, here are the changes. That's the user list. Where's the user color? That's what I need, man. Chat message.chat color. Get chat preferences. Chat color or white. Alright, message.chat color. Do I get that message in the back end? Let's try and find out, man. So I gotta go to this thing. When we receive a chat message, that's an auth. I gotta organize everything right here. Chat message. How's it coming in? Where's that chat color? Type, content. Type. So the type should be content. Let me look at what's going on here. Type username. Okay, so then I can just get, oops, let me not edit there. Wait, JSON, hold on. What am I looking at here? Oh, this is creating a new thing. New message. Ah, I see. So then this, okay. Let me actually see out the message here. No fantasy. What's happening? No framework on this? What you talking about? Just APIs for industry. That's all you do, man? I thought you'd be doing some crazy stuff. Aren't you doing your PhD, Rexo, or something like that? Masters, I see. Close enough. Now we only got 15 minutes, man. Maybe I should start wrapping things up. What time is it? It's almost time to get out of here. Okay, so what I'm trying to do again, I'm just trying to see if the chat color thing is coming through. It's not. So I have content type, user ID, username, but no color, which is okay because maybe I didn't edit that part. So, but look at this. It has the chat color right here, man. You need to make the chat so you can post code snippets using backticks one step at a time, man. We'll get there one day. We'll get there. So send message on submit, send message. Context. Context send message. Where the hell is context send message, man? I don't even know how this stuff works. Who knows what this vibe coding thing did, but we gotta figure it out. So it must be the WebSocket context, like, right? It must be using this send message or what? But this has a chat color right here. Alright, there's only one way to find out, man. Console.log. Chat color undefined. Alright. Wait, that's the wrong stuff. Here we go. So, content and type. Oh. Chat preferences. What the hell is chat preferences, man? Using no one knows? What are you talking about? No one knows. No one knows what I'm doing. No idea how NVIDIA does things, but I'd think HDLs are a separate job from traditional software. Now I kind of want to look up job descriptions. Though it certainly wouldn't hurt to have at least seen some. What is HDL, man? Oh, no one knows what the AI did, yeah. Alright, what the hell is chat preferences? Alright, we gotta fix this, but I think we gotta put this in the README, and maybe that's where I stop today. So, alright. Chat users selecting the color of their username. What's the last thing we're doing? Chat preferences. Okay. HDL is hardware description language. Never heard of that in my whole life. Very different than regular coding. I see. Hardware description language, like code for hardware, except it works differently because it's running on hardware. Isn't everything running on hardware? In some ways. CUDA OpenCL probably meets in the middle between HDLs and imperative programming. Yeah, I guess I see what y'all are saying. I don't really know much about hardware stuff. Alright, so that's it for today. At least we got a few things done. We didn't get crazy progress, but we cleaned up the chat room a little bit, and we have this online thing, so at least you can see who else is out there lurking. Slowly coming together, man. It's been about a week or more since I worked on this website, but we're making progress. I have big plans for this whole little side project that I'm working on here, and one day maybe I'll share some bigger plans after we get further along this stuff. Anyways, I know I'm being very generic and vague right now, but don't you worry. Time will tell. Thanks for the stream. Oh, Inspector Diameter, thank you for tuning in. I guess this is towards the end, but I'll hang out for a little bit longer because I like to hit 3 hours, which is at midnight for me. And right now it's 11:52, so that means 8 minutes of chilling, maybe answering questions or whatever, playing games, type racer or something. It defines the actual logic gates to implement the execution, though its most common use is probably FPGAs, which tend to use a lot of lookup tables. Rfire, I don't know what FPGAs are, but it's okay. I'm okay with not knowing what anything is, man. Alright. Field programmable gate array? What the hell does that even mean, man? Sounds a little strange. Wait, what was that? LeetCode's down? No. Krunal from YouTube, what's up, man? What camera do I use for streaming? The camera that you're looking at right here, right now. This camera is a Sony ZV-E1 with a Sigma Art 35mm lens. It's way overkill for streaming, man. So I wouldn't recommend going that route unless you just got lots of money and you don't know what to do with it. Nice background, thank you very much. I designed it myself, man. Check it out. Well, I even took these dang pictures. That one. That one. They're on my Instagram. They're old pictures, man. I took them like 6 years ago. And I'd like to make a new series like that. I'm gonna try and show. If you have lots of money and don't know what to do with it, send some to Icy Black Deep on Twitch. What's my Instagram? Anyways, I'm not logged in, so I can't even see my thing. That's crazy talk. Oh, I changed my password because it doesn't work anymore. Alright, you guys want to see my Instagram? So the pictures behind me, I don't even know which ones. This one, I think, and this one. That's it. These are all in Osaka. So yes, on Japan live stream. Wait, what? Yeah, for sure. When I'm over there, maybe sometime this summer, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see. Man, I'm kind of hungry, but it's too late for me to eat. I try not to eat right before I go to bed, you know. Anyways, LeetCode, my rating has tanked in the last 2 months, 3 months. Lost 200 elos, man. Been performing super terribly. But now I'm like, I really want to climb back up, man. I can't stay down this low forever, right? So I think I'm super motivated to try and study hard, or at least focus a little bit harder on the contest going forward. Does that mean no won the last bet? Yeah, that means my rating went up. I don't know what the, let me see. Let's look. I guess we never looked at this, but this was the last bet. Will my rating go up or down? This was on the Saturday, on the weekend. Most people voted up because everyone is nice. But some people voted down, trying to capitalize on the big, I don't know, arbitrage or whatever. I don't know what's called it. Do you stream every day? Your audience is so cracked? What do you mean they're cracked? I don't stream every day. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And sometimes I'll stream randomly on other days. Should have thrown it, would have made a killing. No, man. I was not trying to throw. I don't ever try and throw contests. Gims says I should just blame it on the cheaters. That's what I've been trying to do, Gims, but I think at some point it's no longer about the cheaters, man. It's just because I haven't been performing well. Because even if you took out everyone from the competition and it was only me in the contest, I don't think I'd have been happy with my performances. Like, especially contest 447. This one, contest 444. Very disappointed with what I did. I wasn't, you know, like I submitted a bunch of buggy code. Look at that, 5 incorrect attempts on Q1. What the hell, man? You know what I'm saying? 5 incorrect attempts, insane. So, time for a LeetCode PIF, yeah. I think if this was real life, it is real life. But I would have been pipped, man. Well, maybe not, because my performance has fallen so fast, so quickly. Maybe my manager would talk to me before pipping me, because something clearly ain't right. Something's going on maybe in my personal life, or who knows what, man. Why is there such a big performance difference in the last 2 months? There are cracked or 10x engineers. Yeah, lots of people are insanely successful in software engineering from this stream. Raxel Saba would kick you off his team. Yeah, he would put me on the bench immediately. I can't believe some of the mistakes I've been making. But I think it's just a downward spiral. Maybe it wasn't so bad here, but then I started to spiral, man. My ratings just kept getting worse and worse. My mental got affected. I started really just getting frustrated, I think. But hopefully we're almost at the bottom and I can start to think about recovering now. Anyways, I've just been in the gutter recently. Hopefully not for much longer. Rebound time, I hope so, man. Dang, Q Ultimus is back just in time because I'm about to get out of here. So who are we gonna raid? Should we raid Samir? Man, there's a lot of LeetCoders. Should I add Michael Deming to the website? Nah. He's not even working on LeetCode. He's working on his resume. Rafiq? Should we hit Rafiq up? We raid Samir here all the time. Let's go raid Rafiq. And then I gotta go play Expedition 33. That's what I gotta do, man. Maybe for like an hour before I go to bed. And then I gotta go to work tomorrow. Work. Anyways. Thank you very much for tuning in. EO. Good luck in your studies, man. You gotta get good at LeetCode if you want an internship at a big tech company. That's for sure. 100% for sure. Inspector Diameter, thank you so much for tuning in and see you next time. Hopefully, Icy Black Deep. I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in as always. Q Ultimus, welcome back and see you later. Who else is out there? Gims, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. See you later. R Fire, thank you also for tuning in. And see you later too, man. Everybody else, everyone on YouTube, have a good night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Where's my YouTube chat? Oh, Krunal, see you later. Can we get a glimpse of your setup? Maybe one day. App Dev. Sorry, I just saw your question, but I gotta go, man. Who else is out there? See you later, man. All you lurkers, see you on Wednesday. Raxo, have a good night. Adios, man. I'm out of here.